So I'm working on a cx5. I'm swapping the tires, but what I always do is I undercoat the wheel well, which is pretty much done. The other thing I found is a really neat trick. I noticed that the rear disc brakes here, the pads don't have the indicators. It seems like I took the pads out, and there's like there's nothing telling you when, like, to make that noise to tell you when the brakes are gone. So I've been tracking them for like every season I change the brakes. I track them and they're like 50%. Now they're 40%. But I also noticed that this gap between the disc and the caliper here, that's pretty much the same gap as it is the same gap. And it's like 6/32 of an inch right now. And I measured the pads themselves, and they're 6/32 of an inch. And a new pad is 10/32 of an inch. So now I know, like, you'll be able to tell basically if this once they're done. So they're like, the whole mechanism is sitting on the pad, and it's giving it this spacing here. So anyways, things to look for: make sure when you're taking off your wheels, I do undercoat it, I do clean things up, air compressor, wire brush, and then I do use fluid film. I also use plastic spray, plastic restore, plastic protectant on the rubber hoses, or rubber protectant on these and this is rubber. The e-brake line is rubber. So these are all protected. Give them some extra life so they don't crack. They look really good though. I inspect everything, make sure the e-brake is working, I pull it. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and this is I believe this is the ABS sensor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this looks like the ABS sensor. Also, it's just wiring though, whereas this is actually carrying hydraulic fluids. This is just a thick wire, but you don't want to replace those. That's a lot of work. So that's it. I also like clean these off with alcohol and give them another coat of black paint so they look black all year round. And that's it. The thing I wanted to just show you is that trick here, because I really don't want to take this off every time. Although I do take off these back ones every year to lubricate the pins with brake lubricant, which I have laying over there on the other side. It's already ready for the other side. But yeah, these are 14 mil. You take them off, this whole thing comes off, and then you can pop out the pins and lubricate them and put them back in. If you need to take this off, the rotor or the disc, then you need to remove other screws as well. There's a bigger ones, I think they're like 17 or 19 behind here. Anyways, that's it. That's all I want to share. Cheers.